Okay. Great Hall. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael. Adria. The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path.
So we have free
At
will.
least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
You have chosen death then. What is happening? Oh my god, what the hell? Adria, what have you done? Worked then well. Of course.
I do not need angels or demons. I will make my own fate and seal yours.
What? I mean, you know what's funny about this? I reckon they're gonna do the same thing with Cain in Diablo 4. He's gonna come back as like this weird, like nasty demon.
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him.
The vision is.
He always finds a way. My master will return.
I mean,
So you believe.
turning her into this. Not sure how I feel about this.
I'm still waiting.
So we just kill her as a demon and then, well, she's gone forever. But then again, demons aren't. She could just be resurrected again somehow, right? So this is Adria's fate, huh?
You never even suspected.
No, not. Oh, they 100%. I reckon they're gonna bring back Cain as like some resurrected form, kind of like this. Kind of cool though. I don't mind the look of it, but it's just I don't know. For a major character, like they did Cain dirty, and then now Adria is just gonna die as well.
Heroes die.
Hello, Kanga. Adria. I remember back in the days, I used to come and buy portal scrolls
The
from you.
power in my blood sings to me.
I do like the whole blood magic vibe though. I'm a fan of this. Kind of looks like Evelyn. Actually, no, not really. We're seeing Evelyn everywhere now. Obsessed much. Move for me. Kill Adria, that's an outspoken pick. I'm not getting hit by. I don't even know. I got that by accidentally.
Diablo will return. I have done what I can to ensure it. He always finds a way.
You were used.
In your heart of hearts, you know this.
He was using you. I think I know what she means though by he always finds a way. Like that evil is always gonna be there and the light is always gonna be there. You know? In us all the time. And it's like the eternal conflict within all of us. But represented in the game.
Adria conjured an image of pandemonium before she died.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
Music though, man. So good. I just realized it's got a socket. I can put a strength thing on this. It's got intelligence thing. Oh my god, it's so nasty. Talk to Tyrael and survive the Enclave, okay.
I need to go back.
You know what, I could just give him a strength one for now. It's better than nothing. Yep. Yeah. I'll have to do that later anyways. To juice it as much as I can when I go to Torment 11. Is there anything else? You can always unsocket it. Need be. Here we go.
Malthael is in pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
We won't disappoint him, but he's using his advantage well. Every second his power grows.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Okay, before we do that, some chitty chatty.
According to the records, King Rakus had a strong jaw, hair as black as night, or gleaming armor over his muscular... Sorry, what was I talking about?
Wow.
Every time Westmarch is invaded, a hero appears to save it. History is much easier to write with a strong protagonist. Rakus and his sons built much of Westmarch during their time. The ruins and the marshes outside the city may be their work too. Of course, whenever I ask the Crown for gold to further my excavations, there's always a more pressing matter at hand.
I now know death better than I know the shape of my hand or my own sword. Hendel charged into battle at my side. I'd known him since I enlisted, but when I looked at him that night, I had a vision. I saw the faces of the men he had killed, and I saw that he would not live to see the morning.
Oh yeah, the new free expansion thing. Dragonflight's basically in effect though. That was all the new changes. It was pretty drastic. Are you guys feeling it? It looked like it was good for the most part.
Lara! Peter!
Who are you looking for?
Oh, it's my children. They're out playing a game, but I'll find them soon enough.
Oh, I hope she's not like delusional because they're dead and stuff. Feels bad. That is pretty sad. As you mentioned, they were.
The eyes.
Just gonna go look for
Let
them.
me see what you see. Show me, please. Show me.
We'll never see our friends again.
True, but we won't see that cobbler down the street again either.
No.
Why, you're right. In fact, we're the only cobblers still alive. We'll be rich.
So, is there much need for add-ons now for the UI, or add-ons still like pretty important? I think they were trying to eliminate the fact that you needed so many add-ons to make the game look decent in the current year.
I don't think he will live much longer. Whatever secret he learned will surely be lost with him.
He saw Adria, but I've killed her now.
No.
You know what?
Why? Why would someone do this?
Adria had many secrets.
Mostly like the UI ones, where you can like have different action bars and HP bars and stuff. think it was long overdue to begin with. The fact that you needed like so many add-ons hit the game into the current quality of life. To face something.
Dirges was possessed by an all-consuming rage. As Zai had stolen what was most valuable to Dirges, he would take from Zai all that he held dear.
Durgest murdered him?
Dirges took something much more dear than Zai's life. His joy. He killed everyone Zai had loved and held dear. Oh, then he slew Adria. Her light went out from the heavens. The seas wept, and the waves of their tears crashed upon the shore.
And Sky's been talking about this entire tale from start to finish. I have no idea what he's talking about. Like, all this was just one story he's been going through. I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't been up to follow this entire story.
In the end, Zai trapped Dirges in the ruby Lyria had worn. Zai kept the stone around his neck as a reminder. In time, though, the burden grew too great to bear, and he cast off the stone.
It's so
His
convoluted.
divinity, everything. Where there once stood a young god, there was now just an old man.
And that was him.
An old man. How
And it all
interesting.
comes around.
So the story says.
He was the dirgest man. Plot twist. Dun dun dun. Buongiorno, Proto. How are you, bro? What's going on? A bit late today, but here I am. That's all good, man. Welcome. To be honest, I'm tempted to get add-ons for the UI, meaning it has had the reverse impact. I used the thing one a lot, the aggro one, when I was tanking for raids, so I could see if I lost aggro on minions.
See? Aren't you happy I didn't tell you beforehand that Adria would turn into a hideous monster?
No, that was rude.
You're so much more effective when you're stewing in blind rage, thirsting for revenge. It's your strong point. Petty details would have just served to distract you.
Yeah, I was a blood DK in Legion. I tanked most of the mythic. I tanked mythic Emerald Knight. No, is it Emerald Nightmare? No, the one with.
So, now it's on to Pandemonium? You'll see a world only a few humans have laid eyes on before.
I've seen
Yeah,
several of
Emerald
them by
Nightmare,
now.
I'm pretty sure.
Ah, the beauty of life is lost on you, isn't it?
Yeah, good man, good proto. Just carrying on with the story, carrying on with the game. Nothing particularly crazy.
We can't start to rebuild until we know that the one who caused this devastation is dead.
I will find him. I swear it.
I hope so.
Blood Elf. Come on, Koala, what do you mean? Of course. You should know this. Blood Elf Master Race. Glory to the Sindorai. Doing. Okay, cool. We got everyone. The Naru have not forgotten us. An illusion. What are you hiding? These are the things that live in my head rent free. The sounds that live in my head. Vishnu, Allah. Check real quick just in case. No, let's go. Not out. How's that tree? Oh, bro, that was so good. When she burnt it to the ground.
What is this?
Back to the high heavens. Oh, it looks nice now. It actually looks like a heaven now. I love the bit where she was like, what does she say? The night after, she's like, "You can burn down the tree, but you can't kill hope." And,
Destroy the gate!
and then Sylvanas is like, "Can't I?" Like, oh my god, my queen.
Anapelum is here.
Yes, I am. Ah, so what? Malthael's boys are now attacking the heavens. Malthael's kind of lost the plot, hasn't he? Kill evil? No. Never. That was the best part of BFA. Was that BFA? It was, yeah.
That's another one.
But then wasn't there like...
become stronger.
I remember the conspiracies. There was like an old god was living in the tree or something. And they were going to turn it around and it's like all of Sylvanas' actions that looked evil were actually good in disguise. Or like an ultimate evil or something. I swear that was like one of the theories. Armies cried, no lie. But when the tree burnt down.
He dares to attack us.
Yeah, what the hell? Why? I thought he was your bro, Imperius.
Malthael is my brother.
Yeah, what happened?
I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind.
You angels.
But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you.
Right, convenient.
Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
I swear, we just get used and abused by these angels and demons. I can see. I'm kind of like Team Zultan Cool right now. It all makes sense. Half of war. Cinematic, Nani?
Malthael tried to keep me from entering Pandemonium. He is not ready to face me yet. Now, I must fight through these ancient battlefields, where angels and demons have battled for eons. At the heart of this realm lies the Pandemonium Fortress, and the Angel of Death.
Why would Imperius want you to follow him? I don't like this.
Frodo, what are you up to? Half of war.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what must be done.
Yeah, no worries, man. Anything else you want? Top lane, I mean, these top lanes. These angels remind me of top lanes. How much ego.
The Ravagers were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war,
oh my God,
they remained in Pandemonium long after the last siege. Demons, the remnants of a long-forgotten battle.
that was pretty badass. He just came and like one-shot everybody. But he kind of ruined my immersion there.
The Ravagers were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war, they remained in Pandemonium long after the last siege of the fortress ended. Now, they regard the realm as their own and terrorize any angels who venture onto the battlefields. Pandemonium is a vast, chaotic realm, and many demons remain scattered throughout it. In particular, the war-scarred Marauders were unwilling to return to the Hells, and they have taken to pillaging the remaining angelic outposts in the battlefields. They may not be the most powerful of their kind, but they are clever and insidious, and no strangers to war.
Oh yeah. Use no original. Just chilling right now. This morning was a bit busy. Have to do some stuff. Yeah, don't you have school, man? I noticed you've been here like it's the 4th or 5th day in a row, and I think it's like, what time is it for you right now? It's like early morning, afternoon. Surprised you're not in class most of the time. Unless you're on holidays or something. AK Imperious showing off, dude.
Must I do everything for you?
He didn't. Bro, I'm gonna slap this guy. Legit top laner, League of Legends. Only missing the pings. I don't attend uni anymore. I should technically only do exams like that. Oh, you like towards the end of your studies? Yeah. I should make that a emote or something.
I could do that again.
Yeah, damage is starting at. These guys got. I think these guys got harder. Not doing as much damage. Belfegor. Belfegor. Siege Runekeeper.
Not ready yet.
Where were you when the freaking Bray was up?
That is a siege.
Oh man. Kinda nice. Kinda area for some reason reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Like Outworld or Nether Realm. For some reason.
Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege runes that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are 2 more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
Your gratitude isn't needed, Imperious.
Get over yourself, Imperious. No one likes you. But to be fair, oh, give me a sec, bro. Let me. It's all sorted out. Battlefields of Eternity. Cool. It's probably how long it's going to take me to clear this area while I try to kill and search everywhere. But to be fair, even when I used to attend classes, I usually just end up wasting time with friends there.
I suspect that the barbed lurker is part demon, for its appearance has an aspect far too sinister to occur naturally. It expels a noxious poison worthy of the hells, and from what I can tell, it will only feed on its own kind or the corpses of demons. One hopes it will never encounter a human. Not all of the hazards of Pandemonium lie above ground. The tunnelers roam just beneath the surface, breaking through to snatch prey in their enormous jaws. And my heroic friends ask why I wish to stay inside the fortress. Ah.
You're not forced to attend classes in Italy. Don't know how it works in Australia. No, it's mostly online as well. I know actually some of them do have attendance. I'm not sure if it's still the same. Like an attendance score, you have to kind of have a certain level of attendance, I think.
So, this is where the eternal conflict raged since the beginning of time. When I fight a battle, I mean to win it. Eternal? Sounds rather pointless, doesn't it?
At least it led to the creation of humanity, and we can end the battle.
But that was before the pandemic, so I don't know. Might be different now. Might be a lot more chill now. I think, did we end up visiting Pandemonium in Diablo 2? I think we did. I can't remember if that was Hell or Pandemonium. Where we fight the betrayer guy, the angel betrayer. I did some courses that were a bit cool, of interest to me, of course. Yeah, oh, it's nice, man. Going to uni is like a different vibe. It's nice. It's like you gotta go to just breathe the air, you know.
Look at that. My hand is sure.
Being amongst other intellectuals. It's new and exciting. It's like school without the drag of being in school, kinda. Meet new people. I don't know what it's like in Italy, but in Australia it's usually pretty... There's like these clubs and there's always something happening, events. Live music sometimes on your way, like, just from like class to class. It was exciting. Good times. Smell of weed in the air. You know what I mean? Like, people are having fun. People are having a good time, you know? And like the uni I went to was like massive as well, so it was like walking from, I don't know, it's like being in a little town or a little city or something. Chaluk the Spined. If I could get you guys to all group up, that'd be amazing. I wouldn't really call most of the people there intellectuals. I don't know.
You won't survive that!
Well, just, I'm not sure how easy it is to get into tertiary education. I mean, I don't know, like, it might vary from place to place. But it's meant to be some... I don't know, like to make it into uni, I feel like you can't accidentally get into uni, you know?
Glory to you.
I don't know.
That was a worthy foe.
I'm not sure.
Glorious.
I mean, it's a small town, had a lot of fun chilling and exploring with friends. Okay. Like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Same time, it's, I don't know. It's good, man. Maybe because for me it was like on the other side of the state I'm in, and the part of the state I'm in now is majority a bunch of monkeys. So going to a part of where I'm at that didn't have as many monkeys was a nice experience.
Something now inhabits the fortress. I am certain of it. Long have I gazed upon its scarred facade, dreaming of the safe haven its walls offer. But it has changed. The vacant terraces have turned cold. I am so desperate to escape the demons. But whatever is in the fortress may be worse.
At times indeed, then the pandemic kind of ruins some of those good vibes. Yeah, it would have. I think doing anything during that time would have been the worst. Especially in early, things were quite bad. It couldn't have been as me or us in Melbourne. We had the longest lockdown in the world. Like 3 months. We were indoors, stuck indoors. Korch Oro, Siege Runekeeper. But yeah, now like that I think of it, being in such constant eternal battle would be pretty dark actually, if you think about it.
I'm still waiting.
Wait, didn't it start in Italy? No, like as in after China? Wasn't Italy the second or first most biggest? Or am I remembering it wrong? Yeah, like you guys copped it pretty bad actually. You know, like it started in China, but then I think in terms of like spreadage, I think in Europe, Italy was like peaking. Yeah, exactly.
I can't carry any more.
It was even, I remember, I'm not sure if this was true or BS, but I remember one of my co-workers saying it was because of because you guys have like really high, really popular like fashion, yeah, and since some Chinese are quite wealthy, a lot of them went there to kind of engage in that fashion and all that kind of, you know, pizzazz, and that's how it transferred over and became so bad over there or something. I'm not sure if it's BS or if there's any weight to that at all. We'll talk to these guys after. Let me clear this area. Like, I think there's a really kind of popular high society scene in Italy, maybe with all the fashion and, you know, cars and brands. Could be wrong.
Your fear betrays you!
This occupied ruins. Like a dungeon, I think it is. Like people with quote-unquote status, you know, that rock the,
We need your aid. The servant of a demon lord is attempting to revive its master. It must be stopped.
Demon Lord is reviving his master. That rock the brands and stuff, you know, wearing $5,000 jackets or whatever. Something like that. I remember people accusing some Chinese or Italians returning home from China for specifics. Yeah. . Yeah, anyways, that's all in the past now.
There it is. Let us drive it back to hell.
Arthas. I don't even like talking about it, to be honest. In that, I remember I made a YouTube when I was playing RuneScape. There was a quest, and that was very. It was like a 2008 quest or something, and it was very similar to what was going on during that time. And I made like a little meme, you know.
Victorious. You fight with the will of an angel, Nephilim.
I made like a little meme. I'm like, oh my god, RuneScape knew all along, you know, like X-Files music, like conspiracy. And I mentioned that word in the video, and I got copyright. I got not copyright strike. I got a strike for mentioning that I was giving false information or something, even though it wasn't close to that. And it's still on my account. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not making that mistake ever again. So when I talk about it, I like have to say it in a way where I'm not directly talking about that word and stuff. Yeah, it was so stupid, man. I appealed it, and the excuse was I'm giving contradictory information to what the World Health Organization has instructed or something. I'm like, relax, dude. I was just memeing on like the joke of the thing. I didn't in any way tell people to not follow the
Alpha
guidelines.
and the Omega of the eternal conflict. It lies at the center of all.
And then I missed that. I'm gonna start it again.
Pandemonium is the Alpha and the Omega of the eternal conflict. It lies at the center of all things, linking the realms of heaven and hell. Long ago, when the angels were young, the aspect of wisdom found the eye of Anu here. He named it the World Stone, and all of heaven swore to protect it. Pandemonium was destined to be our battlefield. It was formed in the chaos of the last struggle between the Diamond Warrior Anu and the Dragon Tathamet.
Right.
Now, eons of war have scarred every patch of ground. The cycle of victory and defeat is the foundation of our existence and the essence of the eternal conflict.
So Tathamet is like the demon ancestor mega dragon demon before like Diablo and all that was a thing.
Makes me appreciate our
And Anu was the angel version. Kind of like the gods of those different sides, kind of. Something. We got hit pretty hard. It still had some really solid memes about the panic and so I don't get it.
We found something we can use.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Like, if you said anything about it, you got. It was a thing on YouTube. I later found out. Hold on.
Long ago, this weapon was used to bring down a mighty siege beast and its demon master. Even now, the device maintains its power. Sadly, the weapon now attacks us as well as our enemies. We can use it in this fight, though, if we can regain control of it.
Yeah, later I found out that apparently just saying the word in any context, anywhere, about anything,
To me,
gets you
I will protect you.
Gets you a strike. And the community was like raging. What am I doing? What? Defend the what? Defend the angel that perform a ritual. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay, siege weapon.
Nephilim, to me, I will protect you.
Like a raid. I feel like I'm doing a raid right now. A WoW raid. Got that stuff though. Yeah.
Nephilim, to me, I will protect you.
In dark times. But I kinda miss it though, man. Like, no, hold on, let me give you some more context. Like, you know, like when everyone was in lockdown, it was just so quiet and peaceful. Like, that rush of everyday life wasn't there, you know?
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Especially because I was an essential worker, so when I went to work, it was just so chill and quiet. So peaceful, you know? Certain peaceness to it. Because everyday life seems to be this big rush.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Am I missing something here? And my friends were literally going insane. Yeah, like, I didn't mind that at all. I'm like,
you shall join me inside my eternal prison.
Bureaucrats and prison demon lord. For me, it was like, what do you mean, bro? What lockdown? I'm like, I'm in lockdown every day anyways. Like, this is my life anyways, what are you talking about? I don't like going out. What do you mean, I have to stay home?
It is unfortunate that
and play video games? Oh no, what am I gonna do?
It is useless to us now. At least it cannot do any more damage.
Oh no, you know. It was just tough for the boomers.
The great weapon was created in response to a siege on the Pandemonium Fortress by Kurikos, a demon lord who rode a monstrous siege beast. At great cost to ourselves, we channeled much energy into the great weapon, and succeeded in bringing down Kurikos and his mount. Upon his death, the demon was drawn inexplicably into the weapon, and it has been attacking us ever since.
I see. But yeah, look, I can get it can be hard for some people, but being an introvert, not an introvert, but being I do like to go out, or I can go out. I'm an omnivert. That's what my friend said. My friend was like, "Bro, you're an omnivert." I'm like, "What the hell?" I didn't even know that was the thing. But I do prefer being more indoors than anything.
As war raged through Pandemonium, the aspect of justice called for a fortress to be raised around the Worldstone. We built a shining citadel, but in time it fell to the demons. It has since changed hands countless times, becoming a patchwork of angelic and demonic expression.
That's massive, dude. Like, sometimes it's nice to just go outside, get some air. Get physical a little bit, move around. But for the most part, I can definitely spend more time indoors. Tumbling bunker.
I don't like the look of that.
Look at this, Lord of Damnation. I was like a little mini lord here, nice. I actually used to go out with friends a lot when the pandemic began. You know what it was? It was like psychology, man. It's like when you're told you can't do something, people want to do it more.
What a monstrous creature!
Ooh. Nice for him, actually. Lose a bit of damage, but I think it's worth overall.
Excellent.
Yeah. Might need it for Torment 11. But yeah, it's good, man. You kind of gotta balance it out.
need more time. Bleed, you filth!
But like, I'm not the kind of person, for example, that go out parties and clubbing and, you know, whatever people do these days. Like, that ain't me. I went once just for science, just to see what it was all about, like what the hype was. Like, wow, what a waste of time.
The ram is here, but I need to collect the siege runes before I can use it.
Where? I didn't see it. Is this it? No, it's just a rock. Hey, it's not my fault this map's massive, man. I have to explore it, I must. These people were the ones... But I never went out just to say going out, like some people that I knew. And those people were the ones who went crazy during lockdown. Yeah, like the ones going out every day, every night, clubbing and whatnot. I think those got affected the most. You know, I probably bought myself in clubs and places like that. Yeah, I didn't like it, man. It was just a lot of drunk people doing very, just, you know, cesspool things. It just wasn't very, hold on, how do I word this? Not even, you know, just people getting together and being really, word, well, like that quote unquote one night fun, you know? I'm trying to phrase it, but I can't in like a nice way. Struggling. But I think you know what I'm talking about. Like paying excessive amounts for alcohol and then doing stuff. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just a place that I went to, but like I didn't even like I got dragged in. But yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Like I'm the kind of person, yeah, man, let's get together, socialize, talk about things, discuss ideas, and have like a nice conversation, and walk away, you know, better than I walked in. But it's just really loud music. You can't hear anything. You know what I mean? It's just not the kind of place for me. The kind of person that I am, I guess. Like with my close circle of friends anyways, like when we get together we always talk about everything and anything, you know? Life, meaning. Sometimes it could be something we watched and then we discuss afterwards. Just kind of try to expand our minds, perspective on life. That sort of stuff.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Oh my god.
Not ready yet.
And I feel like just like killing these things, I mean, I think I've experienced the eternal conflict firsthand. That's a lot of stuff over there.
I'm still waiting.
Remark far shot. Brusk vengeance is mercy.
A glorious development.
I feel like I'm getting more rubbish more consistently now. Bro, what is this map? Holy crap. I remember just chilling with this friend of mine on a bench at night, just talking about the Half-Life. Yeah, stuff like that, man. That's totally my vibe, bro. Like having a coffee or something. Just enjoying each other's presence. Don't get that anymore. Enjoying, you know, the surrounding environment. Taking it all in. Just being real and alive in the moment. Now it's just so superficial. Festive ruins. Now it's just like you get together and people are on their phones. There's no connection at all.
I need to go back.
Give me those scenarios instead of clubs. 100%, bro. 100%.